Hi everyone. In this tutorial, you will learn how to create connections between different Kivy widgets in Python. So when it comes to this Kivy language, you have this option ID which you can use to create connections. But in Python, we don't have that ID function. So we need to create the connection by our own self, and one of the simplest method to create a connection between different objects in Python is to use the Python dictionaries. And obviously, if you have took my this whole Kivy course, you will know that this self.ids is nothing but a dictionary, and we will create our own dictionary. So first of all, as you know that this checkbox is a Kivy widget and it has no relationship with this label. So for example, if you check this checkbox or the checkbox number 1, then how our data visualizer will know that user want to visualize the first file or the second file or the third file. So in order to let know the data visualizer app, we just need to create some sort of a connection between checkboxes and labels or checkboxes and files. So for this purpose, let's create here a dictionary, and I will say it something like self self dot obj underscore dict. And now you will be thinking that why we are writing here self dot. So actually I will access this dictionary outside this function in the later tutorials, so that's why I'm writing here self dot. Okay, and then you just need to create an empty dictionary, and this is how you can create an empty dictionary. And now our key in this object dictionary will be the checkbox object itself, and the value will be the file name. So here at the end of this for loop, after adding a widget, I will say that self dot obj object dictionary, and then my key will be check checkbox, and then the value is equals to value will be the file underscore name. And now if I print this object dictionary outside this for loop, you will see that it will return us a dictionary with keys and values, and keys will be the objects and values will be the strings. Okay, so just write here self dot object dictionary, and now let's run this thing. Let's select our files, just click on this button. As you can see here, we are getting our required dictionary, but this is the key, and the key is a Kivy object of checkbox, and this is the value. So this is how you can actually create a connection between different widgets, and we will use this connection later on in order to extract information. And I will do the same process for this columns loop as well. So I need to create some sort of a connection between checkboxes and columns heading. So again, I will create an empty dictionary. So self dot colum and column underscore dictionary is equals to dict, and again the key will be this checkbox, but the value will be the column heading. So at the end of this for loop, I will say self dot colum and column dictionary. I just need to pass check checkbox right here, and then is equals to, and value will be colum and column. Okay, and now let's print this dictionary as well. So just write here print self dot column dictionary, and now let's stop and rerun, and let's select files, open them. And as you can see that now we are getting two dictionaries. One is a relationship between checkboxes and files, and the other one is a relationship between checkboxes and properties. Okay, so this is how you can create a connection. And in order to confirm that there is a connection between each and everything, let's bind an event to this checkbox. Okay, so here I will say that checkbox dot bind, and I will say active active. So whenever user clicks on this checkbox, I just need to call some other function, and that function name will be self dot something like maybe binder. Okay, so let's create this binder function, def binder binder. Now basically this active event return us two different things. One is the checkbox itself, which is the checkbox object, and then its value. Okay, and obviously if it is a checkbox, then it will have only two state, the true state and the false state. So I will say that if value is true, this means that if user has selected or checked this checkbox, I just need to print the file name which is associated with this particular checkbox. So just write here print and then self self dot obj object dictionary, and let just pass this checkbox. Okay, and put comma and added added. Okay, so this means that it will return us a file 1 added or file 2 added, whatever file user will check. And if this condition is false, this means that if user has unchecked that particular checkbox, we just need to print another message. So just paste it right here, and I will say removed, removed. Okay, and now let's stop and rerun this thing. Let's select our files, just go to here, and now let's check this shop one. And yeah, now as you can see that we are getting our required message shop01.xls added. Now let's check this one, and yeah, this is quite awesome. Now let's uncheck this shop one. Okay, so shop one has removed. This means that we have a very good connection between checkboxes and these files, and I think it's enough for this tutorial because it's a little bit logical thing, not that much but little bit. So you just need to think about this thing, and in the next tutorial we will actually visualize our information, and I will see you there. Till that point, bye bye.